Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm sorry I'm a little bit late. I was kind of trying to make a last minute phone calls of things that I wanted to take care of to make sure I got it done before I got in here. So, but I was wondering if y'all had a chance yet to watch the video that I uploaded. Hello, everyone. Hey, Lady D. Hey, Katie. Hey, Jeannie. Hey, Laura. Listen, thank you for joining for the chat. Like I said, this is going to be a chat based on the video that I did. Thank you for Shanann Watts in the basement. Like I said, I got more of a pickup off of everything happened in the basement. I mean, someone said that they found out later it was cadaver dogs, no trauma dogs, but I thought was pretty interesting because when somebody had told me that it was trauma dogs at first, I was kind of surprised because I didn't even realize that they sorry, just to make sure my cat didn't go. Yeah, I didn't even realize they had trauma dogs. So I thought they had cadaver dogs and that was about it. But yeah, these people from whoever told me last, I can't remember. Yeah, they were cadaver dogs the whole time. Hi, Sloan. So yeah. Katie, the sister from down under. I'm sorry, guys. My voice keeps going in and out. Have you been here before, Sloan? I don't recognize your name. I'm just curious. I ask questions and they sound off, but it's not meant to be, so I apologize. I know there's Sloan Bella on here that does a psychic crap, so you're new here? So are you Sloan Bella? I'm just making sure because I just said Sloan Bella does that crap on here. I mean, not that crap. She's a psychic reader, but I mean, she's a celebrity psychic reader. That's all she reads is celebrities. So, oh, thank you, Laura. I appreciate that. I do. I hope you enjoy them. Your name is Casey. Okay, well, welcome. Like I said, I was just curious. Sloan's a very rare name. That's why I was asking. That's the only other name I've ever seen was the one that's actually here on YouTube that has an account. As you're coming into the room, if you can give it a thumbs up, I'd greatly appreciate it. It would help bring more people into the chat. We were doing a chat tonight on Shanann Watts' basement. The reason that was my focus was because I'd actually talked to Rachel from Conscious Truth, and we had wanted to do an EVP session on it. That's why I went ahead and recorded it for you guys. And I'm here, Shanann, you guys. So, because I am from Texas, so I say y'all. So basically, from what I got from the reading, like I said, when she came in, I think there was already confrontation going on. And so, or at least she heard something going on that didn't sound right. But I do think as the time went on, like I said, and they took her down to the basement, she started realizing more and more what was going on. I think that's why the trauma dogs hit so hard. And because there were so many people, children, 3 adults, and, just the whole fucking situation in general. It's like fucking nuts, right? So excuse me for the F-bombs. But, yeah, everyone feel better. So anyways, and then I asked about the trauma dog hitting in that middle room where if you ever watched a video where Shanann was selling leggings, I think it was by Lulu Rose. If that's the correct name of the leggings. But she was selling them in that middle room. They were all racked up, like on racks. And then she was also giving out samples of the Thrive bars. And so whenever the cops went into the house, there was major activity in that room on their cameras, the body cameras. So I kind of feel like Cece was killed in that room, and I don't know why. I don't know if she came down and she saw somebody, and like I said, I don't know if it's in Nicole. I kind of feel like Nicole did probably maybe kill her. Maybe that's why she thought she could handle Bella and she couldn't. But I don't know. I feel like something happened in that middle room. Somebody died in that middle room, or they freaked the F out in it for sure. Because again, the trauma dogs hit in that, or the cadaver dogs hit in that room. So I'm just curious, what is y'all's thoughts on the video so far? I actually need to text somebody and tell them we're live. My bad. I just wonder if y'all have any questions about the video or comments with the orbs, things like that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wonder if there's any questions y'all have. Because like I said, for me, it's like reading a book. So I can replay. I actually watched it twice before I even came on here. Because I wanted to be able to answer questions for y'all. So as I'm saying, if y'all have any questions about how the basement thing went down, I would love to answer them for y'all. So, yeah, the orbs were unbelievable. I was shocked. In the very beginning, when all the orbs started flying from like almost like out of the center of the screen in all different directions, that was pretty interesting. I've never seen that on a video, especially so many at one time. So yeah, thank you for bringing that up, Laura. That was very interesting. Hi, Paula. Yes, lots of orbs constantly. And then a lot of times I noticed the orbs would come out when I would try to clarify what happened. And like I said, when I said that there was a third person there, an orb flew across the screen. It's little things like that that you got to kind of go back and look at with the questions where the orbs show up. Yeah, when I said that I thought that they strangled Cece, I noticed that too as well, Laura. And that Nicole did it. Because everybody, I think for the most part, we all feel like with the way Chris explained the drive to the site, and then now we know he probably wasn't alone when he made the drive to the site. Now, Nicole Kessinger was probably with him. I think she strangled Bella. So I think for whatever reason, I don't know if Cece came downstairs because they said she was a light sleeper, or I don't know if it was Bella that was. I don't really remember. But maybe Cece walked in on something she was supposed to do, some weird ritual bullshit or something they were about to do before Shanann came home, and maybe that's where they strangled her at. I don't know, but I know that there's something about that room, and it connects to Cece and it connects to Nicole, and that's it. That's it. The only two connections are those two. So, yeah, I just uploaded the video before we went on our live, Sloan. I uploaded it about 7:30, 8 o'clock. I tried to give everybody a chance to watch it before I went live. I meant to go live earlier, but like I said, I wanted everybody to kind of get a chance to look at it. I think it's about a 20-minute video, if I remember right. So what other questions would you like to ask possibly about the basement? And like I said, I do have my cards here, so I mean, we can kind of clarify a little bit more. I still haven't cleared her energy out of them yet. I haven't saged them or done any of that. I just basically moved them over onto my computer board and kept them the way they are. So, like I said, if y'all have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. Like I said, as you're coming in the room, if you can give it a thumbs up, I greatly appreciate it. 1 second, please. Okay, so Starcy will be joining us soon, but she's still putting kids to bed. So that's who's going to be joining us soon. She's going to be weighing in on her empathic, psychic view of what was going on at the time, as well as, so far Miss Texas and anybody else in here who has that type of ability. So, like I said, if you're coming in the room, if you could give it a thumbs up and you are interested in the chat, I greatly appreciate it. Who's the third person? Do you know? The third person is supposed to be Nicole's friend named Jim. He supposedly drove from somewhere to basically help get rid of him. Supposedly that's the car that drove Cece to the site, from what I understand. Supposedly there was 2 cars involved, and the one was obviously Chris's, and the other one was supposed to be this guy's. But from what I understand, this guy supposedly the car was rented by Chris's sister or something like that. I'm not completely sure. But all I know is that Cece was supposed to be transported in the car with this guy named Jim to the site. So again, I don't know if that's fact or not. Like I said, it's rumor, but at this point, I mean, it's a good possibility, because if he had Nicole in the back with Bella in Shanann's body, I guess he really couldn't control. I mean, that's a lot of dead bodies in one car, right? So I don't know. I mean, like, because if you were to get pulled over, I mean, I think for sure they'd be like, hey, like, why is everybody in the back seat, and why is there like a freaking body on the floor? Who's in the passenger seat? That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I just think that he was scared to get pulled over with all that evidence, so he went ahead and let the third person take Cece's body. Hello, Melanie. Again, this is for entertainment purposes only. This is a tarot card channel. I do this by my intuition and by how I read my cards. So, sometimes it has to be put together like a puzzle. So, sometimes I might do a reading and it makes more sense a week later, 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, even a month later, more than what it does the day of the reading. So I do want to say that. And most tarot card readers will tell you the same. Yes, we do. And I want to, like Miss Texas just mentioned, we have an extreme, we go all the way from Australia, all in around the world, basically, London, everywhere you can go. So we have people in our group from all across the world, and they all have their own information. They're all very intelligent. They're all very well spoken. So, yeah, I think we have the best group you could have going right now for our spiritual tribe. Let me see if this is Starseed. Just let about 15 more minutes, hopefully. Like I said, as y'all come into the room, if you can give it a thumbs up, I greatly appreciate it. Like I said, we are talking about the reading that I did on Shanann Watts in the basement right before I went ahead and Iceland. Yes, where is Iceland? She's probably going to show up now because you like telepathically sent her a message. She seems to always show up when you're here, Katie. Like, y'all always here at the same time. I missed you too, Melanie. Sorry, my voice is annoying. I can't help it. It keeps going in and out. Yeah, she says, Starcy says she'll be here as soon as she can. And I said I let y'all know that she is in the process of putting the kids in bed. So, actually, as I speak of that, my youngest son now today got the flu since my oldest son had it. And I know we've only been on for 15 minutes, but he's been asleep for about 45. So I'm really going to go check on him really quick. Like I said, he's been sick today. So I'm going to have to put you on pause a minute and go check on my son real quick, because I just feel like that's what I need to do. So I'll be right back in just 1 minute. Oh, hey, Jax. I'm glad you joined us. I said I'm just going to go check on my son real quick because he's had the flu all day. So I'll be back in just a minute. I just want to make sure that he's all right. Fluids? What are you talking about? Are we talking about biowarfare? About serious stuff. They locked down the place in China where it's Oh yeah, I know my sons are really sick. Like really, really, really sick. I mean, of course, they've been sick, but like my oldest has been sick before, but my youngest, that was hard on him. Like I said, like I've never seen him that sick. So I don't know. So what do y'all want to chat about next? I don't want to talk about flus that are probably gonna kill us. Flu shot don't help shit really, Miss Texas. My own doctor, when I was in school and clinicals, told me they don't even get flu. The only reason they get flu shots is because they're made to get them. That they actually don't do anything. That because there's so many different strands and it's constantly changing. That basically getting a flu shot is a waste of time. Like not a waste of time, but it's like it's a waste of an injection of a virus into your body that it's a 50-50 chance you're going to get because it's probably going to warp anyways. Hey, Melanie, didn't you email me not that long back ago about a reading? I'm just curious. I thought that was you. Now that I think of it, because I kind of remember your picture. I just wanted to make sure you got the email back if you did. That's all right, Jax. Like I said, I'm about to go back to this. I have 2 more days off and I'm back to work. And I got to go to inventory, which means I got to drive 2 hours, different places, to go help other buildings count their inventory. So that's going to be lots and lots of fun. I tell my boss I'm not driving. Like I have to meet somebody at work. No, Melanie, not yet. But I just wanted to make sure you got the message. Laney. Oh, no problem. Don't worry about it. Like I said, I'm just got back from checking on my son. Like I said, my son's been throwing up since this afternoon because his brother had the stomach flu yesterday. So now my youngest son has it too. So I'll probably be checking on him a lot. Like that, I'll try to make it as short as possible. But I mean, I'm sorry, my son comes first, and I'm sure all the moms here and dads understand that. So, yeah, that's fine. Melanie, whenever you're ready. Like I said, I just didn't know if you got the email back. That's all. Like I didn't know if I was having a problem with my email or what. Oh, poor baby. He just wants his mommy. So Let's see. Well, like I said, I did the video on yeah, I mean there's flus going around like crazy right now. Like I said, I felt like I have never seen I don't think I've ever seen either one. Well, obviously this is Connor's first flu, but as far as Andrew, I don't think I've ever seen him sick like that. It was really sad to watch, because he didn't want to eat anything. Like I had, like, all he wanted was water, and he doesn't even, I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying it was sad. Poor babies. But I'm glad Andrew is feeling better. So hopefully tomorrow Connor will be. So I'm sorry. I have the hiccups all the time. No, don't worry about it. I'm bad about answering things back too. So that's why I was like, I don't even know how long it was before I answered you back anyways. So that's why I'm like, maybe that's why you never noticed it. Yeah, it's like we had the flu come right before Christmas, like around Thanksgiving, but this flu just, I don't know, it like rocked them or something. I've heard they do. I heard pets can get the flu if you have it. I mean, I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I heard. Or I heard if they're sick, they can make you sick. And honestly, I feel like Rex has been all draggy and not feeling great lately. Like even his eyes are all goofy looking like he don't know what to do. And so he's just been sleeping a lot. So, yeah. I mean, so far, I'm the only one that hasn't gotten sick. But I go back to work in 2 days. I got 2 more days off. That's it. And hopefully I don't get sick. So, let's see what else we can talk about. Because I don't feel like we're hitting on the Shanann thing too much. So, is there anything else that y'all would like to talk about? Yeah. I think they were doing whatever it was they were doing, Laura, and I think that she heard it and it sounded out of the ordinary. And I think being the personality that she had, she went down there to see what was going on, especially because her children were there and she hadn't been there yet. So, yeah. I think he said the bed because he was trying to distract from the basement because the bed the cadaver's dogs never hit in the room at all. They only hit in the basement, the office, and then one of the children's room and one of the rooms downstairs. I actually just started following the Watts case in October. I don't even remember why. I don't remember what took interest in it for me, but it did, and so yeah, I started following it. I don't know. I think he just took the sheet off the bed to wrap her body in, to be honest, and I think her makeup just smudged on it. That's all. They buried her in it. So that's what I'm saying, pretty much. And you don't even really know what else was on the blank, you know what I mean? On the sheet. Like, it was out in the elements. So there could have been a lot of things that left marks on the sheets. Yeah. Thank you, Starseed. Oh my gosh. They killed her right. I think she walked down them stairs and she was like, what the fuck is going on? And I think that's when it was just like bombard. Like, I don't know. I just don't feel that it was this conversation that he said happened. It was almost like grab her, hold her down, and that's it. Like, I think it was quick as that. I don't think that it was this long, drawn out bullshit conversation that he's saying that happened. It's bullshit. It never happened. He never talked to her about being with her. And then for him to say, oh, he sat on her, and he didn't know why. He sat on her because he was fucking strangling her. That's why he fucking sat on her. Not because he was talking to her, because he was strangling her. Why Nicole Kessinger held her feet with her friend Jim. Or Jim held the arms. One or the other. Either way, they're fucking disgusting. I'm sorry. I need to watch my language. I know I always say that, but... Hey, Bridget, I just emailed you tonight. So, like I said, I will try to get to you tonight, if not first thing in the morning, because I don't go back to work till Friday. So, I will definitely have it done for you by tomorrow morning, if not tonight. So, I know. I was wondering what happened to you, Bridget. I thought you decided you didn't want to be a part of our family anymore. It is raw truth. It's bullshit. And then the cadaver dogs were hitting on those pillows that you could wash all of like they were outside pillows. So if anything got on them fluid wise, you could wash it off. The cadaver dogs were hitting like crazy on that shit in the basement. And then there was a sleeping mask on the damn bed. What, does Chris Watts use a sleeping mask? Are you that much of a pretty boy? Like, I highly doubt it. How could she have not been terrified? My God, she walked into this house and all these fucking people are there, like complete batshit crazy, and her husband's one of them. And all she's trying to do is make the relationship better, and he just don't give a shit. Okay, so goddamn fucking selfish, but welcome to manhood, I guess, sometimes. I don't fucking know. I'm sorry, I'm still cussing. On my necklace, Melanie? These? Start from the beginning about what, Angelus? I'm just curious. Before... I don't know what you're talking about. If this is the necklace you're talking about, it's chakra crystals on top of basically a strip of selenite. So this is what selenite is. Also, I use it for my cards. So I use it as it's a chakra. It helps to calm. The wasp. I don't know. I heard that was some like a sacrifice thing from her weird bullshit that she did, but I'm not really sure. Oh, the rocks under the bed. All I know is that Nicole Kessinger had Chris Watts looking for rocks. And she was telling him basically if she had these stones, that she could move the earth and do whatever it was that she wanted to with them. That she would basically become like Mother Earth itself. And so supposedly that's why he had sent her the picture of the necklace. So that's all I know about that. But no, I don't understand the meaning of the rocks being under the children's bed. I don't really see. Hi, Maria, or Marie, and welcome. Yeah, they weren't mentioned in Discover. I don't remember where I saw it at, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, you'd have to just watch it. I mean, I really didn't watch the Watts case for the whole first year because I really didn't understand. I mean, not understand, but like, I guess I just didn't take an interest in it. But then something happened and things shifted. And then all of a sudden I was very much interested. And I guess this is when he gave that second interview where he completely changed the story and was joking and laughing and still not even talking about his wife with any respect. So that's why I thought, like, yeah, it's complete trash. I don't even like to do that whole secret society bullshit. Like, that's scared. No, thank you. So, are you still here, Jax? I'm just curious. I know he was here a little while ago. Just wondering if he's still here. Oh my gosh, I hate when I put something somewhere and I don't remember what the hell I did with it. It irritates the crap out of me. Oh, okay. Just wondering. Hadn't heard from you. So, which is cool. You don't need to talk. I just was wondering if you were still here. I think they were playing like they knew some ritual bullshit, but I think that they didn't know what they were doing, to be completely honest. Like, they're geologists or whatever it is, her and her friend. But the thing is, I still don't think they knew what they were really actually doing. I think they got these rocks, thought they were gonna like make some big something happen, and it didn't, you know? Because they got caught what, in 3 days, 2 days? Whether they got caught or not, it was blown up. Chris got caught, so it ended. It didn't work out the way it was supposed to. Oh, I don't know anything about Nicole's dad. All I know is that he's got connections. That's all I know. Melanie, so. Hi, Maria. Yeah, they were messing with magic. They had no clue what they were messing with, is the problem. They thought they were putting these concoctions together and it was going to do all these things, but they didn't know shit about what they were doing. So they were just basically like playing like fifth grader science bullshit. Like, it was like, okay. Oh yeah, I tried to open it to come in, but they didn't know how to control it. Yeah, that's why she wanted the crystal, Bridget, to connect to Mother Earth, because she told him as soon as she got that crystal that she would be able to connect to Mother Earth and she would be able to do whatever she wanted, basically, with that crystal. So that's what I thought was very interesting about that comment. She said that basically she could make whatever she wanted happen if he found that crystal for her. Or gem, whatever it was. Oh yeah, it's fucking dangerous because you can't reverse it. Like, it's not like there's so much of a difference between white magic and dark magic, and people don't seem to understand the difference. It seems a lot, especially some people on the YouTube world who have nothing to do with the spiritual world, but now they're claiming they do. There's a big difference between the light and the dark when you're playing with magic. And when you're playing with magic and you don't know what you're doing, it's going to come back to bite you in the ass so hard, it'll probably follow you your whole life. No, I think Chris or Nicole was going through the closet. I don't think the other guy was going through there at all, but I don't think there was more than one going through. I think each person had their own station. if that makes sense. One person was supposed to take care of the office. One person was supposed to take care of Shanann and the kids. And one person was supposed to take care of what that other being thing is to make sure everything's flowing and nothing is like being recognized by the outside. Yeah, that's the thing. And then I also heard that pills were placed in the office to make it look like whenever the oxycodone or whatever it was found in her system, that it made it look like she was taking it while she was pregnant. But it actually was Chris Watts that was taking her medicine, her pain medicine, while she was pregnant. And he even admitted he put the medicine in there. So he admitted he took the medicine. Which I understand is a federal offense. And even though he's in jail forever, he should still be charged with that shit again, too. And that's my opinion. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, not like Shanae at all. That's what they said. I heard that he was taking Shanann's medicine for her lupus. I don't know. Like I said, again, I have nothing to prove that, so I'm not gonna say, oh, it did happen or didn't happen. From what I understand, though, that that was part of the reason the pill bottles were put in an open area in her office. It was to make it look like if she was using, but it was really him that was using her pain medicine because she was pregnant. So she didn't believe in taking pain medicine while she was pregnant. And the prescription had been used from the time she was pregnant. So, you know, I said, and again, they were in the office going through something in the closet. So, yeah, I think she was gonna divorce him because he wasn't talking. Like, she kept asking him what's wrong, and he wouldn't tell her shit. And so I think she was getting to the point where she was just frustrated with it, and that's why she was already making plans to move with the 3 children and take on a new income type thing. The white powder drug, I forgot about that. Yeah, I didn't know his dad was a cocaine addict. Yeah, that's funny. He don't know what fucking cocaine is. He knows what Oxycontin is. Oh, she was gonna leave him, and he knew it. Yeah, I still do think. I don't know if she was 100% pregnant, but if she wasn't pregnant, she was trying hard as fuck to be pregnant. That's all I know. And again, I cuss, and I'm sorry, but yeah, she was trying very hard to get pregnant. And if she did, from what I understand, it would have been her first pregnancy. She could be lying, but I know for your first pregnancy, a lot of times you miscarry just because your body's not used to it. And so it's kind of made me wonder, did she possibly miscarry the first pregnancy? And then she was going to try to get pregnant again, but that's when everything blew up and it's like they didn't have the chance to. But I think she was trying to get pregnant, yes. And I think he was trying to get her pregnant. Yeah, her business was growing, which took away from the attention he already didn't have, and he couldn't take that. Because you got to remember, Nicole Kessinger said, "I don't want her. I want to have a first with you." So basically, yeah, they set her up. Like I said, I mean, it's just a sad, pathetic situation, to be honest. That's what I'm saying. Like, you couldn't just get a divorce and let them go. Like, you had to freaking ruin their whole lives and kill them. Like, those are your daughters. He's a narcissist and he's a sociopath. Like, he has no idea how to behave in public around other people. I think that's a sociopath, or maybe that's a narcissist. I don't freaking know. All I know is I've known somebody similar, and it's like they'll say shit in front of people, and it's like, do you realize how stupid you sound? And I think that's what would irritate Shanann sometimes, because if you watch a lot of stuff that it's like he says stuff sometimes in some of the videos, it's like, the fuck does that got to do with anything? Or he'll make faces in the background where it's like, all you want to do is just punch him through the fucking computer screen, because it's like, you killed her and you're in the background making ugly faces. Like, okay. Yeah, shoved his own kids down 8-inch holes with help from Nicole. I think Chris had somewhat of attachment to Bella, but not enough to where he wasn't willing to get rid of her for Nicole. I think that's why he was pissed when they would bring up Bella being strangled the way she was, because I think because Cece was strangled, and I think that Nicole also did it now from the reading I did tonight. I feel like he thought that Nicole was going to get done and quick, and when she didn't, and she ended up violently strangling her, I think he was pissed, because if you go back and you watch the reports, like on the court like the not the court document, but the court interview, basically, where he's being sentenced. As soon as they start talking about Bella, his foot is nonstop, like banging, like he can't take it. You know what I mean? Like, he's pissed. That's what I'm saying. So I think he had a connection to Bella, but I don't think it was enough to stop anything. I mean, like I said, I think he felt bad, but he looked at it like she just was like collateral damage, to be honest, and that's sad. Exactly. He could turn it off and on. He loved her, but he knew there was other stuff he wanted to happen. So if he had to get rid of her, it was worth it to him. Oh yeah, she didn't. NK planned the whole goddamn thing. Chris ain't smart enough to plan it. Oh, Chris doesn't even have an energy. His energy is like if you're swimming in a fucking bathtub full of mud. Like, he's so goddamn, or gosh darn, whatever. I don't know. I'm trying to be politically correct, but I don't know. Anyways, she hides out. That's what her life is. The FBI hides her. I guess so when they finally want to arrest her little ass, they know where she is. I don't know. I don't see what they hire her for. Yeah, it is a nasty energy. And like I said, when I did the reading, like I said, I've heard Shanann a few times say now that, like, when she sleeps, that she has the sounds of the girls running up and down the stairs to annoy her so that she can't sleep. And like that she will make she'll call out Chris's name to annoy her. So things like that. Like, so basically Nicole Kessinger has no rest from what I understand. From Shanann. And as far as Chris Watts, he says they visit him, but Shanann said he's lying, that they don't see him, that she doesn't even give him would even grace him with her presence. So basically, when he says he talks about seeing his family and missing it, it's all kind of bullshit, and it's not true. I just think NK's gonna lead a life unless they arrest her, which I feel like might. I think for sure she might go to court for some questioning at some point coming up this year. But if she gets off in that freakish way that Casey Anthony did, she'll live the rest of her life like Casey Anthony. I mean, like, yeah, we know where Casey Anthony is in some sense, but Casey Anthony still hides out. She knows that nobody likes her ass, and if anybody knew that it was her, then she'd have a lot of problems. So Oh, hell yeah, she's being watched, Katie. Like, if I pictured Nicole Kessinger, I picture like a microscope or like a telescope. Like, I'm watching every fucking move you make, and as long as you make the wrong one, I'm gonna nail your ass to the wall. And like I said, no, not me. That's whoever's watching her. Like, they're like, I dare you. Make the wrong fucking move, or we've been waiting for it. Say the wrong thing to the wrong person, and we're gonna nail your ass to the wall because you got what, 7 years before you can, yeah. It's been what? 2? Good luck in your next 6 years, Nicole Kessinger. You better hide out good. Oh, yeah, she will. Well, even if she doesn't, Chris is going to throw her under the bus. And everybody's like, oh, Chris is going to protect her. Chris is in jail for life. She's not. Do you think that he's happy that she's screwing other people, living her life, doing what she wants, and he don't know nothing about her? Hell no, he ain't happy about that. You let him sit there for a little bit longer, and he's going to tell you a lot more about what she had to do with it. I guarantee you. Cannot stand it. I think she's going to slip, but Chris is going to let it go before it ever has to slip. Chris does not. He's pissed. Like, if you've seen Chris Watts' energy, he's pissed. He thinks it's bullshit that she's sitting on the outside and hasn't been questioned more than what she has. Because, like I said, for her to pretend like she didn't know how to work a phone that she used all the time for messaging, like, that don't make no sense. Yeah, her and Casey Anthony, most hated women together. They should, like, get a house together. Hey, Coconut. I said you're coming to the chat. I greatly appreciate it if you would give it a thumbs up so that way we can go ahead and help the algorithm and bring in more people who are interested in this chat and see if they have anything to offer to the chat. Or if they're just interested in it, either way. But if you could give it a thumbs up, I greatly appreciate it so that we can continue to go on. And yeah, I agree with Katie. She's not going to be the one to slip. He is. He's pissed off at her. He's going to tell on her. He's got life to sit. He's even says it in his interview. I think about it every day, which means I think about every single day how I'm going to screw this bitch for sticking me here after she promised me I wasn't going to be here. I'd probably call police if I saw her at Target. I'd be like, I think this is like, like I said, when I tap into Chris Watts' energy about her, I feel like he's so pissed off with her at the moment that I feel like he's almost channeling like, if I could have killed her instead and left my family alive, I would have. Like, that's how much I feel like he gives a shit about Nicole Kessinger right now. I think he looks back at it and is like, if I could have gotten rid of her, I would have gotten rid of her and I'd still have my family, still be taking free trips, still be having all this bullshit. Like I said, where are you now? Nicole Kessinger told you how bad your life sucked. Now you're sitting in fucking jail, told when you're allowed to piss and take a shower, and this bitch is running free, even though she's being watched. But, you know, more freedom than you got, Chris Watts. Yeah, he has nothing else to do but think. It's not so much they want people to stop talking about the case. They want to stop the negativity towards them because they still have a lot of negativity towards them. And I think that they feel like when that happens, it brings in other stuff. So that's kind of how Shanann explained it to me. It wasn't that she had like anything positive about her and the children. Her family greatly appreciates. But whenever I guess Nicole gets brought in and the whole cheating situation, I think her family just thinks it's distasteful to still be talking about. I think that's how she feels. But again, I don't think she feels like nobody's allowed to talk about it That's just the way her family happens to be relaying it because of how they feel. Oh, yeah, he looks nothing like he did when he was here. Thank you for bringing that up, Miss Texas. A lot of people have brought that up, that he looks nothing. His eyes are different. He's completely shaven. It's almost like he doesn't have to pretend to be that family guy anymore. He can be the criminal he's always been and always wanted to be where he is by shaving off his little fake family goatee or whatever the fuck it's supposed to be. I don't know what it is, but all I know is he looks completely different, and that is not the first time I've heard that. No, she was setting Chris up. I think she was just taking herself out of it. That's it. I don't think she ever tried to set him up. I think she just tried to remove herself, let him get charged, and so she could burn off. That's it. That's all I think she tried to do. She just tried to detach herself from the situation the best she could. That's what I feel like was going on with that. Yeah. How do they trash her and focus on AD? I'm just curious, Coconut. What do you mean? Yeah, exactly, Bridget. He's relaxed. He's like, finally, I don't got to be this family guy that I'm not. I don't have to take care of these kids that I don't want to. I don't have to have this wife that I don't want. I don't have to, pretend that I'm this great guy and I'm not. Now I get to be the criminal I truly am. Yeah, the inner. It wasn't the first and second. It was September, the first and second. It was they interviewed her, um, because they already knew about her. So she had done 2 phone interviews and an office interview, from what I understand. Oh yeah, that's bullshit. Believe me, I know what channels you're talking about. Mm-mm. That's negative shit. Like I said, there's no reason for any other human being to kill another human being, much less 3 other ones. You killed 4. He killed 4 people. That makes him a serial killer. And not only did he kill 4 people, he killed 3 of them that he created. So what does that make him? Even Ted Bundy. I mean, shit, he had a daughter. I get that he was behind bars, but I'm just saying, like, who other people? BTK, I think, had kids or some shit, or I don't know. I'm just saying there's plenty of other serial killers who had kids and never killed their own kids, never touched their wives, but yet he killed his wife, his pregnant wife, and his 2 children for some skank. Like, okay. Again, that sounds ranty, but I don't watch Armchair Detective, to be honest. I don't have anything against him. But I've noticed a lot of his theories go back and forth about some things, and I'm not interested in that back and forth shit. Like I want to stay on focus, or at least make sense. There's some things he has said that he has kind of like changed a little bit later. It seems like maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, but I just Yeah, I don't know. I don't, I'm gonna take my contacts out soon and we're gonna go on hours soon, guys. So we're gonna take about a 5 minute break. But, if y'all don't mind, I can't see y'all's comments and that's why I want to take my contacts out. Yeah, but from what I understand, oh, sorry. From what I've seen from the Armchair Detective, I'm not impressed by anything that I've seen from some of what I mean. I understand that he is trying to get both sides, but he does pick and choose what's convenient, just like a few other creators. And I get like you can almost say that probably about anybody, but you really kind of have to sit down and look at stuff sometimes and what's acceptable and what's not. And I feel like it's a little back and forth to me. It's almost like more of an ego trip. So again, like I said, yeah, and Kay was. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead. Like I said, we're hitting an hour, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a 5 minute break. Like I said, if y'all want to keep the chat up in the chat, I'll be right back in 5 minutes. I'm gonna remove my contacts, get some ice, and I am going to go to the ladies' room. So I will be right back. Like I said, if y'all want to keep chatting, y'all go right ahead. I'll be back in just a minute. All right, you guys. Sorry. So actually, while I was taking my little break, I found a this is actually, I know I use the Gilded Tarot and the Rider Waite Tarot the most, but this is actually the first tarot deck I got. It's called the Golden Tarot by Kat Black. And the reason why I like this tarot, and I know this is totally random, but I just wanted to share it with you. It is because, of course, I love kings and queens. So as you can basically see, that's basically what these cards are. They were made for like the kings and queens days. So this would have been to me as in the time of the 1500s, kind of around the time that the Tudors lived, Henry VIII and Anne Boleyn. And I love Anne Boleyn. I don't know why. Never liked her before, but I love her now. So I watched the Tudors probably way more than I should have, and I'll probably watch it again way more than I should. So I just wanted to also mention that to people who are looking for new decks. If you're more into the older style looks, and that's what you connect more with, I want to say Katie was someone that says she connected more with that. That is a very good deck to start with, and it's very cheap. So are you going night-night, Katie? Wait, hold on. What did I miss about the meds? What's going on? Somebody fill me in. I was trying to show a tarot deck and now I'm lost. I'm sorry, my asthma's bothering me. What's SSD? Hey, Tracy. Rex. Hold on. I don't know what the hell my cat's. Rex. Huh. That's so freaking weird. Like, it sounded like my cat was just like dinging on the water faucet, and I went in there and there was nobody in the kitchen. So that was pretty interesting just now. It was a literal like ding, ding, ding. Like if you ever take a metal like thing and tap it against something else metal, and I went in there and there's nobody in there. So unless he's hiding and I just can't see him. I don't know what y'all are talking about, so I guess I'm just gonna let y'all finish the conversation and then we'll move on. Because everybody's talking about Social Security and disabilities and CBD. I'm lost. I'll be right back. My baby is crying. 1 second. Sorry again, I apologize. My youngest son has the flu, and so if I hear him, I'm sorry, I'll have to pause all as quick as possible. Yeah, Social Security disability is sad because my son's autistic and I can't get it for him. Is that not some bullshit? My son is legally autistic and I'm not allowed to get Social Security for him. I have to wait. I've kind of talked to a few people, so we've been working on it through the ropes. So we'll see how this goes whenever he gets to high school. Shit. Sorry, you guys. I just swallowed the wrong way. And that hurt. Is that your work email, Cliff? I'm just curious because it's hidden, and so I just want to make sure that you're okay with people emailing you from that. Okay. Obviously somebody cleared, so. Oh, I'm sorry. I just saw where you said at Lady D if you want to email me. But I do also, Cliff, while you're here, I have been, like I told you before, I've been having deep leg pains and deep muscle pains. And you had mentioned bath bombs with CBD. Is that correct? Or like lotions or something or oils? I used to, but I don't have any insurance anymore, Bridget. And I work, I only get 14 hours at my job because that's what corporations do to you when they don't need you no more after Christmas is over. So, yeah, I don't have, and then, yeah. How much is it? About like how, or oh, just like a roundabout, if you don't mind me asking. 'Cause it's like my upper legs and my knees will hurt really bad, and my feet, especially because I have like 5 screws in my feet and like a cadaver bone. So it hurts a lot, especially right now during the cold. Yeah, I used to do that, Bridget, but I don't know. I really just honestly, I don't have the money, and I'm scared to put myself in any situation where I might have to owe more money than I should. And I don't know. I know, like, I get what you're saying. You can work it out. Hold on. I'm sorry. I have to go 1 second. All right. Sorry. Like I said, my youngest is sick, and that comes first. And so I'm gonna try to do a live as long as I can tonight. But yeah, Rex. Okay. He's kind of in and out. He has a nap today, so he's kind of a little bit sore from having the flu. So he's having a hard time staying asleep. If Rex could get his head out of the way so I could read the comments, sir. Yeah. Hold on. Rex, I can't read, baby love. Get on the floor. You said you heard the dingling, Katie? On what? Like when my son was crying? You could hear the bell? Is that what you meant? Because he's back asleep now. He just was uncomfortable. Oh my gosh. Sorry, my cat is losing his mind right now. He's like ripping his collar off. It's a bow tie. He should be proud that I bought him a bow tie. Sorry, I can't see nothing with my Torah glasses. I'm broke. My bad. I'm poor. I'm subscriber poor. Can we talk about some... I don't know what we're talking about, you guys. I know I keep having to walk away, and I apologize because my son is sick, but I don't know what the fuck we're talking about. I love your face too, Katie. Can we please, will you help me? What are we talking about? What's everybody's talking about? I'm totally lost. I'm trying to catch up, but I don't know. There's everybody's seems to have different conversations going on, it seems like. I'm poor. Seriously, I am. Look, my glasses are broken. And I have them taped together like a freaking loser. That's how poor I am. Missed some asshole comment one on the left that I did my videos for money. Yeah, my fucking glasses are taped together. I make a fuckload of money off of YouTube. Bullshit. I make shit off of YouTube. I'm just here because I like this shit. Yeah, I was talking about the bombs and shit because I have my legs and stuff are sore. You're talking about kitty love. I love my kitty. It's my first cat. He's a kitten, and his name is Rex Frederick Belvedere, and he's an orange tabby, and he is the best in the world. And he wears bow ties and bandanas. Yeah, that's what I was asking Cliff, because it was one of the products that he had that I was going to ask him about. So, y'all. Do y'all want to get back to the reading that we were doing, or touch on anything else about Shanann? I know we were talking about the hemp and stuff and the CBD oil. Thank you for that, Carissa and Cliff. But I just don't want anybody coming in the chat trying to say some clickbait bullshit, and that's not even what it's talking about, because I've actually had to remove a few comments of that today. That's the second. Really, Paula? My dad used to sing that to me all the time when I was little and I was uncomfortable, to be honest. Shit. Critical Cunt is giving all her cash to fucking Critical... Wait. Shitball Shane. So... Shitty Pants Shane. Crybaby Shane. No, I ain't begging anybody for fucking money. I'd rather have my broken glass with my electrical tape in the middle than ask anybody for some fucking money. Because actually, I still think they look pretty alright, no? If I didn't say anything, like, how much would y'all notice? I'm not sure. You know? Hey, Carissa. I was hoping you would be here. I couldn't tell. I need to stop using this, but my fucking throat hurts. Crap. Dead. Thank you. So as you're coming in the chat, if you haven't given it a thumbs up, I greatly appreciate it if you could. We are trying to bring in more people interested in the algorithm of what we are talking about. That'll help the algorithm bring it in. I basically said that a little bit backwards, but you get what I'm saying. So, like I said, if you were interested in what the title of this video is, and you are enjoying the chat so far, if you give it a thumbs up, I greatly appreciate it. We have lots of cool people coming in here to weigh in on a lot of things that we have talked about if they choose to. We will not pressure anybody to do anything. Really, Chris? And my dad saying that to me the whole time I was little. The whole time. He would wake me up saying that in the morning. It's the damn fucking weather here in Texas. It sucks. Can't breathe shit. The air is so heavy and humid. And only especially at night. Hold on one more second, you guys. All right, y'all. I apologize, but like I said, my youngest son has the flu, and like I said, I know y'all all feel the same. Obviously, the babies come first. So I have to be honest. I don't want to end this chat. I know we're already an hour and 30 minutes in, so it's not like we've had a short chat. Normally, we have a lot longer chats. But if my son starts to cry again, I think I'm going to have to go ahead and sign off, deal with that. And then if I can get him back to sleep, I'll go ahead and sign back on in a little bit because it's really not that late. But yeah, I can't can't do that. I'm sorry. Yeah, he's never had the flu before. He's only 2. Goddamn fucking people outside my apartment's making noise. Gonna wake them up now. Rex, leave them alone. I'm so sorry, guys. I really am. Yeah, his brother had it yesterday. He has it today, so I'm really hoping that it doesn't like carry on anymore with tomorrow within the household. I know for him it won't, and the kids, so that's all that matters the most. For me, I'm an adult, I can get over it. It's just tomorrow's my last day before I go back to work, so I really don't want to be throwing up all day long and in and out, not feeling great. Like I said, there's really not much I can do for him, like I said, besides give him fluids and change him and keep him comfortable, because he doesn't really even have a fever, so I've actually taken his temperature a bit. It's just his tummy seems to be bothering him. I know, and that's the thing. He won't lay in bed with me, but he does like his own bed. He likes to lay in his own bed. Like when he's ready for bed, he'll go get in his own bed. And so and Andrew's actually always been that way too. Like they do like to lay with mama. Like when they haven't been with me for a while. Like when Andrew's with his dad for a while, once he gets home, he wants to lay in my bed and he stays in my bed for most of the day. But Connor's never left my side so far. He's only 2, so there's really been no reason for him to leave my side. He hasn't started daycare yet. I would like him to, but again, that's not something that's like do or die at this moment, He doesn't speak a whole lot. Like I said, he's in the middle of being screened for autism. So I want to make sure that he is able to tell me what is going on around him before he's actually put in that situation. So that's why I think it's very important when you're giving out parental advice to actually be a professional. If you're just joining the chat, if you give it a thumbs up and you haven't yet, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Yes, Carissa, that should be one of them. That is going to be one of them. No, this one, my cup of tea. Yeah. My cup of tea on all these bitches. Got lots of it too. I love you, Carissa. I love all y'all. I'm so glad that we've all come together. Like, it's been awesome. Right? Kermit the Frog, I'm just dishing the tea, bitch. Sorry. Like, I mean, if you can't handle it, that's too bad. Moana. I'm talking to Moana, by the way. I don't know anybody else on here that I have problems with besides Moana. Miss Texas. I'm going to fill you in on it, Katie. Don't worry. You're going to get it. I'll fill all y'all in it, but I can't do it right here. That's the problem. Let me see. Katie, what is shitty pants? Who said shitty pants? Katie. Is she a dick? Or does she just eat a lot of them? Got that goddamn Moana. I don't know. I wouldn't see why not if it's like an oil, but I don't know much about olive leaf. This might be something you might want to ask Miss Texas. She knows more about like the herbs and things than what I do. Oh, I said shitty pinch. I forgot about that. Moana sucking big sacks. Moana sucks sacks to get her subscribers. Oh man, that's awesome. She's also paying their down payment to move into their new apartment together, Moana, with all of the GoFundMe pages. Katie's coming to Texas. Fuck yes, Katie coming to Texas. That'd be the shit. We should all meet up somewhere, like in between where it's easy for everybody, and just get like a hotel, rent that whole bitch out, and just like do whatever the F we want. That's what I think we should do. All right? Are you here still? Are you here, Jack, still? I'm just asking. You down? Are you down to come rent out a little hotel with inside Galveston County, Austin limits, and possibly all of us can get together? Austin, yes, exactly. Austin. That's why I said Austin limits. It's the easiest. It's right in the middle. I hope you're still here. Come, Jax. We need you. Oh, Jax was in? Good. So we'll just have to plan a date when it works out for everybody. Because I'm not that far from Austin. And I actually have family in Austin, so should work out. Excuse me. Yeah, that's what she wants. She wants a jam session, so he was in the chat. Yeah, he was in it, Carissa, and then but he was in it way earlier. That's why I asked if he was still here. But he wasn't actually going to join the chat, so I was actually kind of surprised he showed up. So he didn't stay for too long. So yeah. So we talked about that, and yeah, we're gonna go to a hotel where we can jam out, get as much food as we want. Don't have to go to our room if we don't want to, and if we do, we can be as loud as we want. So that's what's gonna happen when it's time. And that's where we'll distribute our merch shirts. Hold my crystals, bitch. I always get the hiccups, y'all. I don't know, my grandma used to teach me to hold my nose. And I got rid of hiccups. Didn't work. Mm-hmm. I'm glad you can say it, Chris, because I can't say as much as you can. Not on a live stream. Oh yeah, she's going on her like live this morning talking about my haters. Oh, your haters? Like you're the one hating back. Like I don't know, your own people don't even like you. I don't know. I'm gonna try to get rid of the hiccups real quick. Let me get some water. Okay. Well, I already the hiccups, but I do kind of hear maybe him stirring. At least I don't in the chat live, like the live in the live earlier than what we normally do. But like I said, I gotta take care of my baby. And I said so. If I hear, like I said, any more noises out of him, I'm gonna go ahead and have to sign out. I think he's just a little bit uncomfortable. He didn't really want to take the title. His stomach couldn't handle it. So, oh, Rex is telling y'all hello. That's why the computer's moving. Oh, what are you falling on? Headphones, like always? Come here. Come here, baby. There you go, come here. Oh, there he is. He said hello, meow, ladies and gents. My name is Rex Frederick Belvedere, and he usually has a bow tie on, but he ripped it off earlier. Meow. Say meow. 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 What's that? What's that? What's that? Who's that? Is that you? Or is that another cat? Who do you think that is, Belvedere? Who's that kitty? Who's that kitty in the window? The one with the waggly tail. There's the waggly tail. All right, get out of here. You're just blocking my computer now, my love. All right, so we played with Rex Frederick. I can't get it. Oh, Rex, stop. Oh yeah, Catherine's full of bullshit. I think she hires her followers, to be honest. Because if anybody agrees with her, they're just full of fucking complete crap, or they were never brought up out of like their home life. Like they stayed inside the home for like their whole life and have never been exposed to the real world, because that's not how the real world works. So I'm telling you, Miss Texas, she needs more than a mega pack of batteries. She needs one that plugs into the fucking wall. Like I said, and then like a backup pack of batteries just in case electricity goes out. Because that's how much problem she's got. Charge your batteries for when your electricity goes out, sweetheart. Yeah, Bia. Yeah, she's full of shit. I mean, you can go out and listen to it, but it's a waste of time. Like I said, nobody likes Moana. We're going to call Moana. Everybody just that knows what we're talking about. It's Moana. Because I don't need no bullshit from Moana. Haters, peasants, please. Who the fuck is she to call people peasants, Moana? Like, literally, Moana. You call people peasants. Like, what kind of trash thing is that? Like, you should be ashamed of yourself. But you aren't. You just still keep charging people for bullshit, like calling them peasants, and they pay you. I'm sorry. That's the most hilarious thing ever. You call your own fucking subscribers peasants, and they pay you. Oh, there's a reason we call her Moana, and I'll get with it about you with it soon, Carissa. It's nothing about the movie, actually. It has nothing to do with the movie. Something totally different. Shit pants. Yeah, exactly. The only person who's getting information is from Shitty Pants Shane, and he don't know what the fuck he's talking about. He's just making up bullshit as he goes because he knows Moana is going to go ahead and make a wish list. So, and he can get new underwear on his wish list. Maybe they'll both find new magic artifacts at the bottom of a lake that make them spiritually connected. That's what I'm saying. This bitch is crazy. And the fact that people pay her to listen to this shit, I can't help but laugh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, when she's saying she's diving to the bottom of lakes and finding ancient artifacts, and that's why she's taking the calling Moana on to tell how YouTube should run. Like, are you kidding me? And Shit Pants is like the best person in the world? Okay. Good luck, I said. Make sure you put like the save the date for the wedding, and like I said, the wish list is probably all their wedding items that they want for their wedding. Oh, their gifts. How am I paying for a channel? That's what I'm saying. She charges ridiculous amounts of money for people to talk to her, just to talk to her, like we're doing right now. I would never charge anybody to sit here and talk. I've been here for 2 hours almost, and I'm talking because I want to. Like I said, and this BI will sit here and say, like, oh, thank you so much. I cannot believe y'all are so great. Moana, stop paying people to, like, pretend like they're actually giving you money or making up a bunch of fake accounts and paying yourself, because from what I understand, you don't make anything off of those payments anyways. So even if you're making up the payments yourself, you'd be paying probably like $20 to yourself for all those fake payments you're making. So, yeah, I'm kind of starting to believe it ain't really people paying you. It's you. And that's just my opinion, my intuition picking up on that. Yeah. Shit Pants got a necklace out of Moana. Why would Moana buy Shit Pants a necklace? Why? Why would you do that? Out of all things that you could buy him, nothing for the baby, nothing to help him improve the situation. I'm going to buy him a fossil necklace or some watch or some bullshit like that. What sense does that make, right? Yeah, makes no sense to me. Oh, yeah, right now she does. Since when? Yesterday, Katie? Or this morning? Was it this morning that she said she was a spiritual person all of a sudden? Yeah, all of a sudden she thought we were a joke, and now she's part of the spiritual community. Good luck, sweetheart, because you've been making fun of us forever. Good luck getting your way into the spiritual community, because you're going to be shut out. If you were a part of spiritual community, you would have never ran your mouth about some of the shit that you did about Harley Dilly and everything else that you did, Moana. Or Aquaman, or whatever the fuck you are, finding all these artifacts at the bottom of the ocean. Get over yourself. Like I said, Gremlins, people getting stuck in the chimney. Stop watching so many movies, sweetheart. I think you're having dreams and you think they're actual reality. Yeah, she said that. I don't feel Heidi. I wouldn't even touch that nasty ass bitch with like a fucking 50-foot pole. Mm-hmm. No, she wouldn't. Maybe that's why I get so upset when I'm talking about it, is because I feel like she wants me to defend the situation. And I know you can defend yourself, and she's telling me that. But because of the platforms we're doing right now and the way things are going, she's telling me, like I've called upon you to help my friends. So help them guide through this, but they're not going to put up with no shit, and don't let them. And I promised her I'm not. Like I said, she wants to keep making it some bullshit that she's talked to Heidi. She's never talked to Heidi. Heidi wants nothing to do with her. She thinks she's fucking disgusting. And that's what Heidi said about Moana. Yeah, Aquaman, exactly. It's like all of a sudden, what they find, like the Titan something, all that bullshit where some shit's underneath sea. It's like, that's what I'm saying. She keeps having like all these delusions of like movies that came out, and she thinks she was a part of them. I wouldn't go to do anything for Critical Cunt. Anything. Did I say Critical Cunt? Did I? I'm sorry, Moana. I wouldn't do anything for Moana. Because, like I said, everything is a setup by her. Everything. Everything is to make money, make somebody else look bad, and make herself look good. So, uh-uh. No, she's not asking you to go to her and stand up. She's saying the bullshit she's bringing forth when it's time for you to stand up, like she told you a few readings ago, will be the time that if some of the shit that she's saying right now, you're going to shut it down. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's saying, like, you're going to be the one to prove that for her. And so will Cliff, because y'all live together. So y'all saw that from her. Money wasn't Heidi's focus in life. Happiness was. Yeah, it wasn't about using people. It was being about happy. She wanted to be happy, and that was it. She wanted to be happy with her friends and her family, and that's it. And Moana and Shitty Pants wouldn't let her have it. I don't know. She is. Thank you, Cliff. She's trying to make Krista get on there and publicly apologize so she can make money off of that, even though she don't make shit off it. Like I said, she's probably paying herself, making it look like it's that with their subscribers. But I agree. I think she's trying to make Carissa come to her and like give her like she knows she's been on this channel with you and Jax and things like that. And I think she hates that shit, Moana. So I think that Moana is trying to get y'all to gravitate towards her to pull from mine. And that's to be honest, like I said, and I'm not trying to be like, oh, it's a big conspiracy theory, because it's not. But when you're looking at what she's asking, why would she go onto her page and apologize after she talked about her the way that she did? Like you said, to make money, because she's going to charge for that interview too. And it's going to make up a bunch of bullshit too that never happened. I know. I felt so horrible for Katie this morning. That's why I called Miss Texas right after. I was like, dude, I feel horrible. I was like, Katie is so upset. I was like, I'm gonna fuck this girl Moana up if she keeps on going at Carissa the way that she does. I was like, I will not put up with her going at Carissa, Cliff, or Jax. Not happening. Done with it. It ain't happening. Because the girl hasn't even physically spoken to none of y'all. So how dare you, Moana, Aquaman, say some of the shit you say about Carissa. I said, this bitch Megan. Oh, and then at that, in Moana's interview, she's sitting there saying how Megan was like the only person who supported Heidi having Margot, and that everybody else was not going to be supportive. And that's basically what got the seed planted. Like that was supposed to make it okay. Like that's BS. Oh, yeah, she's trying to bait you. That's what I'm saying. She's trying to trap you. Don't go for it. Ignore her. Ignore the F out of Moana. Ignore the F out of Aquaman. They don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, she don't like Jay for Justice because Jay for Justice figured out she was lying and turned on her back. That's why she don't like Jay for Justice. She was mad that Jay for Justice got the interview with you before her. That's what she was mad about. Yeah, she's baiting. Don't take the bait. Yes, thank you, Clifford. Thanks, Cliff. F off Moana. Go dive in Aquaman. Go find whatever undersea things it is that you think make you have some connection all of a sudden, which is funny because it's the first time I've heard you. Actually, I don't watch you, but somebody sent me the link and we were laughing about it this morning. This is the first time I've heard you say that. I don't even know how long you've had a channel because I don't care about you. But Moana. So like I said, I was watching the video this morning. You said you dove to a bottom of a lake, found some type of artifact, and all of a sudden you knew you were spiritually called by something. Bullshit. That's not how it works. You're born with it, or something happens to it, and it ain't diving into a fucking lake and picking up a piece of freaking metal off the bottom of the ground and going, oh, you know what? This is a spiritual artifact. This means that I'm have a calling to tell the world how to function. No, that ain't how it works, sweetheart. I said, and you say you got my haters watching you. You got your haters watching me, or you wouldn't be making so many comments, Moana. So, again. Exactly. She's sucking Moana is sucking shit pants DICK, and that's the reason why she even admitted she was doing it on on one of her chats, that she was the one setting up the page and buying all this crap for him because he deserved it. He was a heartbroken fiance. I didn't see most of them aren't heartbroken fiancés because usually it has something to do with it. I'm trying to think of somebody who's actually a heartbroken fiance. But most of the time, let's think about it. You lose somebody, are you gonna take it as an opportunity to gain free shoes and clothes and gift cards from some chick offline who rips off all her patrons, all her viewers, all of everything? Because Moana's about what is she in the movie? A 11-year-old girl. So yeah. Hi, CCCO. Silas was her daughter. Was her son. Shane was the fiance. Have you been here before, CC CEO? Or is this just your first time like commenting? Just curious. Hi, I'm just curious. Like I said, this, my chat room, so I'm just curious who you are. Never heard of you. Just want to hear if you've been here before, following it. This is your first chat with us? Okay, so Carissa and Clifford are both best friends, and that's where Shane lived. That's how we know he's a lying piece of shit. He's pissed off that they know things that he doesn't want them to disclose, and that's why he won't let them see the children. So, you're in Greece? Cool. So we love having people come around the world. And I mean that genuinely. We have people in Iceland. We have people in Australia. We have people in England. We have people joining us from everywhere. So welcome. Oh, yeah, girl. I'm always still here at night. As long as, like I said, only reason I would leave right now is if I hear my baby cry again. Because he has the flu. And I'm just not going to, he's not throwing up or anything like that, but he's just uncomfortable. And I can't listen to him. I need to be in the room with him. Like I said, he's been asleep for a long time because he didn't take a nap today. And, but again, like I said, if I hear him cry again, I'll probably have to cut the live and then maybe come back later or come back in the morning. Is it? It's about 12. It's about 11:15 pretty much here. I'll be right back. I want to grab some ice. I don't fucking have ice. Excuse me. So, yeah, I agree, Chris, that I almost had to with somebody the other day who was in my son's life, and they started it, and I don't give a crap what they say. They started it, and it was in front of my house where I live. So, and I don't care to share the story because, like I said, I already said I'm not happy with the way it happened. So, knock that bitch out. If she keeps playing with you and they keep thinking it's fucking funny, knock them out. They deserve it. I'm saying let them little punk sleep keep playing games. Let them keep doing it. Look at what's coming to them. Throw hand means like you're about to beat the fuck out of somebody, Katie. Oh, I'm sorry. I just saw somebody said that already. Yeah. Throwing hand means about somebody done pissed you off bad enough. I think I told you what throwing hands meant, or maybe that was just Miss Texas. What happened? But yeah, it's more of like a Texas term, throwing hands. So let's see. We're going 2 hours into the chat. Is there anything that y'all would particularly like to talk about? Like as far as oh, I'm sorry. Wild up, right? Knock if you buck. Wild up. Oh, she'll get her ass knocked out. She probably already has. That's a scary looking face. To be completely honest. That's not a face I'd want to see. Because they got her like confined somewhere where nobody can like really see her. Oh, you guys, I'm so sorry. I can't stop yawning. I'm sorry. My kids have both had the flu for 2 days in a row. Just hope everyone involved in both cases looked in what both cases are you talking about? I thought we were talking about just Heidi still. What other case are you talking about? I can't remember. Is the one titled in my video? Because I can't see what my video is titled right now, and I don't even remember what I titled it. I'd have to look it up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, screw them both. Watts and, Watson, Carey, and Humphreys, Formeska, Ugly Face will all get what's coming to them. Whatever minor they dragged through the fucking dirt, too, and tricked into it. Unfortunately, hopefully they get off with a little bit of a lighter sentence, though, because they are a minor. I'm not saying they should, but what I'm saying is they're children. So you can pretty much convince a child to do anything. You can bribe a child to go to McDonald's and get them to do what you want at 16 probably. So probably even like 13, 12. I don't know. I want to know how old the driver of the car was because Megan wasn't driving the car. She's laughing at what we're saying. She's laughing because it's true. She's laughing because it's true. It's going to come out, and she can't wait for it to. I'm saying I feel like I hear like Ludacris in my head. Like I feel like I'm back in middle school. Like it's like fuck. Oh my gosh. Okay. I am sorry for yawning. I am tired. I've been up very long now at this point. But screenshots of who, Miss Texas? Heidi's? I got the screenshots of Heidi that I was sent that she wrote herself. So I have them. Me too. I got screenshots of her admitting that he abused her physically, not only mentally, and her son. Their son, actually. So, and actually, they've been handed over to the police. So the police have actually already seen these messages. So it's not something they don't know nothing about. Yeah, Ludacris. He was the shit when he came out. Yeah, I'm gonna go bed, y'all. Like I said, we're going on 2/13, and tomorrow is my last day off. So I would really like to do one more video for y'all before I have to go to work tomorrow, Friday. And then I don't think I have any private readings right now, so I'll do the reading tomorrow. And then there was somebody had asked me to do, and I feel like I already did it, but I'm not sure. So we'll see. Luda and Jax. Yeah, right? If you're still here, Jax, good night. But love all y'all, and I'm glad that y'all were able to be a part of the chat tonight. I said I hope y'all enjoyed it. I said I know that we kind of jumped around from here to there, but that's kind of how my chat works because it's kind of how my mind works. So, like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed it. And like I said, I would love to see some of the newbies, like the new people who are coming in here tonight. Please come back. We would love to have y'all here. Shitty pants, message screenshots. Shitty pants just need to go somewhere. Nobody cares about his shitty pants. They just want it to go away because it smells like shit. It smells funky. Love you, Miss Texas. Good night, Paula. And like I said, good night, Carissa. Good night, Cliff. Good night, Katie. Good night, CC. Good night, Paula. I think I already said a bunch of y'all's names twice, but this is what I can see in my chat box at the moment. I love you too, Carissa, and I love all of y'all. Like I said, don't take it offense, but I love y'all. She told me to tell y'all that. So, no PowerPoint challenge in the Miami. Exactly. One love. We're here for solving things and getting shit done, and we're going to do it. And whether people like it or not, tough fucking shit. It don't matter. Don't watch it then, right? Because nobody's like forcing you to do anything. So again, like I said, y'all have a great night. Exactly. 3 little birds, bitch. Listen to it. Bob Marley. You'll have a lot better time, Moana. So like I said, y'all have a good night. One love to every single one of y'all. And like I said, I want to greatly thank y'all for being part of the channel here. Like I said, I say my channel, but it is y'all's channel just as much as it is mine. It's just under my name is all. So again, like I said, I want to thank each and every one of you for being part of it. And I hope we'll see y'all again tomorrow. Like I said, because I am working on something for y'all to have tomorrow. So y'all have a great night, and I will talk to y'all possibly tomorrow morning. I'll try to come on about 11. It's just going to depend on how Connor's feeling. So again, I'll try to talk to you in the morning. If not, I will see y'all for our nightly session. Y'all have a great night, Southern Soul Tarot fam, and I love y'all, and I will talk to y'all soon. Good night.